great. Yeah? Brilliant. Say hello to the missus. Mwah! Bye, Dave. Fine.
It's ridiculous. All right, then, when's the colour going to get taken away?
Right about now. There goes.
What? Ah! Mate, what have you done?
Dollars dishwater.
What have you and Dave done? The Big Big Cheese is going to... Oh, God, they're going to be so mad. It's Ultimate Sports Day. You call him back right now.
I can't. I've run out of credit.
We search the four corners of the UK to find the fastest, toughest, most agile and most accurate young athletes from Scotland, Northern Ireland, England and Wales. Now the search is over. Nation will battle nation over 6 matches to win points in an epic sporting tournament. The 2 highest scoring teams will go through to the grand final. On today's show, it's the last chance for Wales and Scotland to pick up points before the grand finalists are revealed. Let the games begin. On today's Ultimate Sports Day, Team Scotland take on Team Wales. Representing Team Wales, it's their captain Joe, followed by Isabel, Jacob and Hannah. And make some noise for their mentor, sprinting superstar and Welsh wonder, Christian Malcolm. Welsh sprinter Christian is a former Junior World Championships double gold medalist. In 2010, he won bronze at the Commonwealth Games and silver in the European Championships in the 200 metres. And representing Team Scotland, let's hear it for their captain, Ellen, followed by Fraser, Brazel and Sarah. And raise the roof for their mentor. She sends a chill through the spines of the opposition. Ice Dance champion, Sinead Kerr. Sinead and her brother John were the British national ice dancing champions from 2004 to 2010. She's also represented Great Britain at 2 Winter Olympics. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get on with the competition. Skywalker. Our teams will start at the base of their 5-metre towers and then climb their way completely unaided right the way to the top. They'll then balance their way across that beam, pick up their 3 medals and then hang them on the bars above before releasing their flag bearing their team colours and hanging all the way safely down to the bottom. Now it's just down to Sinead and Christian to pick their players.
I'm going to go with Ellen. You're okay with heights, right?
Yeah. No, I'm fine with heights.
Excellent, good. And you think you'll be able to balance all right in the beam?
Yeah, I hope so.
My name's Ellen, I'm 15 years old, I'm from Edinburgh, my speciality is athletics and I applied to be on USD because it sounded like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Isabel, you've done a fantastic job on Skywalker. I can't complain. How quick you get up there, it's quicker than anyone else, I think, in this competition.
I'm Isabel, I'm 15 years old from Bridgend in Wales. My speciality is sprinting. Last year I competed for Wales 3 times. This year I'd hope to carry on and improve my times and compete for Wales again.
Your challenge starts on the 4th and final beat. Let's play Skywalker. Today's first game is one of strength and balance. Ellen for Scotland and Isabel for Wales shimmying up those towers. Both know the importance of today's match. Scotland and Wales need lots of points if they're going to make it to the grand final, and the only way to be sure of points is to win lots of games. Isabel, the first to reach under and haul that medal up. Ellen doing likewise with her medal. They're worth 5 points for every one. They can hang up above their heads.
Well done, Is.
And there goes 5 points for Isabel. Wales are off the mark. Ellen looks like she's having a bit of trouble getting to her feet. She's a bit wary of standing up on that narrow beam. She said she's fine with heights, but standing 5 meters up in the air is enough to get anyone a bit anxious, but she's found the first 5 points for Scotland now. Isabel already unhooking her second medal. She's an old hand at this game, having beaten England once before, so she definitely knows what she's doing. And there goes her second medal. That's another 5 points to Wales. Ellen trying to catch up. Can she pick up her pace? She's certainly got another medal up on the bar. That takes Scotland's score to 10 points now. It's going to come down to who can finish first without falling off. And it looks like it's going to be Isabel. She hangs her third and final ring and leaps to victory, dragging her team's colours with her. Mentor Christian is over the moon. Isabel stormed to the top in no time at all, while Ellen struggled to find her feet. She just couldn't catch up with the Welsh wonder, leaving Isabel to jump for glory with her undefeated Skywalker record intact. Isabel, I've got to ask you, now you've just come down, how'd you get up that tower so fast?
I don't know. I think it might be like the technique maybe, but I don't know.
And as well as that, you hoisted those medals like an anchor out at sea. What are you doing? You've really got the Skywalker nailed.
I don't know, I think it's just the adrenaline, it's just, I don't know.
Christian, this round could make all the difference. Perfect start for Team Wales.
But Izzy is superb at the Skywalker, and she did so well today. So I'm a little bit excited, but I'm a bit nervous. I'm going to hold it down.
All right, Ellen, it's hard going up against a Skywalker record holder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit harder when you get up there as well.
You know, it was amazing just to watch what they did up there. It's not as easy as it looks, and they both did a fantastic job. So I'm really proud of Ellen, and Izzy did amazing as well.
Fantastic effort. Let's see what that's done for the scores after the first round. A superb start by Isabel. Her 15-point bonus for winning helps Wales score a maximum 30 points. Ellen bagged 10 points for Scotland, but in this last face-off before the final, every point counts. The Chaser. Ahead of us is 150 metres. An Olympic sprinter can cover this distance in around about 15 seconds. But can our two nations run the length of it before the Chaser tracks them down? If they do, they pick up points. It's simple. But if the Chaser beats them, then they're out of the game. So all we need now is the Chaser. Not much is known about the Chaser. What we do know is that he's fast, very fast. The boys are on track first today, the girls will go later. Taking to the starting blocks are Jake for Wales, Fraser for Scotland, Joe for Wales, and Frazzle for Scotland. And here comes their worst nightmare. It's the Chaser. And they're off. The two to watch are Joe and Fraser. They've never been caught and they've only ever lost to Andrew from Northern Ireland. Shouldn't be much to separate them. Jake and Frazzle will be looking for their first points in the Chaser as they haven't yet managed to escape the guy in grey. The Chaser's making good ground, but Joe and Fraser are way out in front. Joe just ahead of Fraser. The Chaser's caught up with Frazzle. He's got him and he's overtaken Jake as well. A double whammy for the Chaser, but he's not going to catch Joe and Fraser who sprint neck and neck across the line. But who won? The Chaser caught up with the two younger athletes, Frazzle and Jake, destroying their dreams of picking up any point. He glides past them effortlessly, but he was never going to catch up with the older boys. Joe and Fraser running side by side, but who did finish first? Oh, Fraser by a knee. The race is over. Time to update our scoreboard once again. Just 1/100th of a second separating Fraser and Joe. They get 10 points each. Nothing for Jake and Frazzle. That means Scotland now have 20 points, still behind Wales, who lead with 40 points. But there's still a long way to go. Spin shot. The aim of this game is to catch the balls and shoot them in the hoop, or yahoo! Kick them in the goal. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's difficult. Whilst not falling off the spinning platform, or getting hit by one of these seriously annoying arms. Easier said than done. Oh, Christian and Sinead, who have you picked? I am pooped.
Sarah, you're my choice for this. I feel like you've got a good focus for looking at the nets, and you've had a bit of experience with netball, so you were my choice for that. Are you going to be all right with that?
Yeah.
practiced some of that yesterday, so I think I'll be fine with that.
My name is Sarah Rose. I am 13 years old. I come from Coatbridge near Glasgow. My speciality is athletics. I applied to be on USD because I wanted to try something new and meet new people.
You got sprint shot. Jacob, I've chosen you for that. Now, there's more branches in this one. There's only 3 branches last time. Now there's 5, so it's going to be a bit tricky. I know you want to do well, and you've done well so far.
My name's Jacob, I'm 13 years old. I come from Pontypool in South Wales. My speciality sport is hockey, and my biggest ambition would be to represent my country in the Olympics.
But first, doing her spin thing for Team Scotland, it's Sarah. Your challenge starts on the 4th and final beat. Let's play Spin Shot. This is a deceptively tricky game requiring stamina and accuracy. Sarah has 60 seconds to score as many baskets and goals as possible. She's missed the basket already. Can she do better at the goal? No, not this time.
But the actual speed of it was good.
Sinead offering some words of wisdom. Will that help Sarah? Yes, it does. A great shot. Her netball experience showing through. 3 points to Sarah. Sinead really steering Sarah through this game, and it looks like it's working. She scores her first goal and notches up another 3 points for Scotland. Sarah takes another shot at the hoop, but that's another miss. So she worked her way around to the other side and lines up another strike at goal. But that's a miss too, off the woodwork. This game is not easy, trying to avoid those bars, catch balls and score points. She takes another shot, but it misses as well. We're into the last 10 seconds. Can she get any more points for Scotland? They could do with them. There's a place in the final at stake. Yes, she can. A great shot, and Sarah squeaks in another 3 points. Zach, can Jake do any better for Wales? Sarah's score of 9 to beat. He misses his first hoop, but absolutely hammers that ball into the goal. He's off the mark with 3 points for Wales. Back round for another try at the basket, but no luck again. He lines up another shot at goal and scores again. That's 2 goals and 6 points for Jake. Can he get any in the basket though? Not this time. And he's missed his first goal, but he doesn't hang around long to dwell on it. An underarm lob into the air, and he scores his first basket. Nice technique. And there's another cracking strike into the back of the net. Jake going strong now, 12 points. Oh, bit of a fumble there. He's dropped the ball, but he carries on back round to have another go at goal. And he scores. Jake clearly finding the football side of this game easier than the basketball. Bit of a wild throw, that one. Jake just wants to get back round quickly to the goal. Interesting tactics. Oh, careful on that beam, buddy. Time running out. He misses that basket, but still has a few seconds left for another shot at goal. But it hits the bar. Unlucky, and that's the buzzer. Well, after a frantic spin shot, Sarah scored 9 points for Scotland and Jake scored 15 points for Wales. Overall, that's pushed Wales further in the lead on 55 points, but Scotland aren't too far behind with 29 points. Hang bar. Hang bar is a simple game, but the task is anything but. As this ring rises to the roof, our USDers will have to put mind over matter and just hold on. Whoever lasts the longest picks up maximum points for their country.
The 2 people who I would like to do for this game is Fraser and Frazzle. I think, again, it's a weight to strength ratio is going to be important in this. If you're ready for that?
Yeah. Yep, so fine.
Excellent.
My name's Fraser. I'm 15 years old. I'm from Scottish Borders. My speciality is 800 metres, and I thought I would enter USD as it would be a good way to showcase my talent in sport.
Hannah, Isabel, I know, but Hannah, it'll be okay. All you gotta do is just hang still. Find a grip, don't move, and just focus on something. Think of whatever. Think of JLS for all I care while you're up there.
My name's Hannah. I'm 13 years old. I'm from Neath in South Wales. My speciality sport is sprinting. I applied for the show because it sounded like a completely different experience.
The challenge begins on the 4th and final beep. Let's play hang bar. Strength and control are what this game is all about. It looks easy, but these athletes will tell you just how hard it is. They have to hang on for as long as possible while the hang bar rises slowly into the air. So, all old hands at this game, with the exception of Hannah. That's 15 seconds they've been up there now. This is Hannah's first attempt at the hang bar. Concentrating on JLS could be the key. The others have all had a go at this game before. When Fraser and Frazzle took on Team England at hang bar, they came 3rd and 4th, so they'll be out to do much better this time. Isabel also came in 3rd at her last attempt, so this could really be anyone's game today. Don't forget, no points for the first to fall, 5 points for the second one down, 10 points for the third to drop, and 20 points for the winner, so all to play for. We're approaching the 1 minute mark, and Frazzle starting to shift around up there. His wriggling could affect the others. It could break their concentration. 60 seconds gone, none of them are showing any real signs of letting go yet. Frazzle seems to have settled down again. Isabel looks focused as we hit 75 seconds. Fraser really concentrating hard to block out the pain, but Frazzle's gone. His arms have had enough and he's the first to fall. No points for Frazzle on hang bar. And Hannah's lost her grip at the 90-second mark. Where were JLS when she needed them? She's got 5 points for Wales, so it's between Isabel and Fraser. And Isabel takes the plunge. She gets 10 points. But Fraser, who's perfected the technique of zoning out, is today's winner. Everyone was going strong at the minute mark. Then Frazzle began to wriggle as he felt the strain, and it was soon all over for him. Next to go was Hannah from Team Wales, who was closely followed by teammate Isabel. A smiling Fraser wins the game for Team Scotland. The focus face worked this time, mate, didn't it?
Definitely. Totally zoned out. Ignore everything that's going on around you.
And did you feel Frazzle go before and think, I've got to do it for Team Scotland?
I didn't notice. Today. Totally zoned out. Just nothing.
I thought it was great how concentrated Fraser looked. It was amazing. It's a really tough, scary game to play, that one. It's a tough game.
Hannah, what about you? First challenge of the afternoon, what was it like?
It's really hard because your hands, you can't get a right grip, and once you feel yourself moving, it's automatic. You go for another grip and then you just fall. So your hands are shaking and everything. It's just really hard.
Well, they've both picked up points. Well done, Team Wales. Well done, Team Scotland. Let's see who's hung up the highest digits on the scoreboard and gone that one step closer to the finals. Let's find out. Fraser's win means 20 points for Scotland, but Wales pick up 15 points for second and third place. Overall, Wales leads 70 points to Scotland's 49. Bike power.
One of the challenges for today is bike power, and it involves cycling as fast as you can for basically a kilometre. So I need someone who has speed and endurance. And my choice for that was you, Fraser, because I think you proved on both the sprints and the bleep test in that first week of testing that you had both those things. You had strength and you had endurance.
The last event we got is bike power. And I left that for you, Joe. You know, I was and ahhing between you and Jacob which one you was going to do. But I think you would be more suited for the bike power. You know, you've got that strength.
My name is Joe. I'm 15 years old and I come from Llanelli in Wales. My speciality is rugby and my sporting hero is Di Green.
This is bike power, and it's called bike power for two very good reasons. One, bikes are involved, and two, our riders will need power, well, to power them. Let's play bike power. This is a game of strength and stamina. Rugby player Joe and 800-metre runner Fraser have to cycle for 2,000 metres, and that's a long way to pedal, especially when you're racing hammer and tong head-to-head. The bars at the bottom of your screen give you an idea of how the guys are doing. The further the bars fill up, the further they've cycled. And once the bars are full, it means they've finished the race. They earn 5 points for every 500 metres they complete. So far, it looks like there's nothing to separate these two. It's completely level at the halfway point. Sinead is urging Fraser on. After his success on the hang bar, can he pull more points back here for Scotland? There's a 15-point bonus for winning, and he'll want it. Christian also egging Joe on. Their legs will be in agony by now. Who's got the stamina to keep this pace up for the last 500 metres? Fraser and Joe are pumping those pedals like crazy. Surely just a few metres to go. This is going to be so close. And it's Joe! Joe for Wales by a whisker. Christian's happy. Fraser isn't. Joe, mate, an awesome display of power. How was that?
Oh, that's tough.
It's not easy.
What's it like, those last few metres?
Well, I said to Christian before, I said, when it looks like I'm getting tired, tell me to kick in, find another gear, so I can just let it loose. Last bit, just push.
What's it like having Christian Malcolm by your side?
Oh, amazing.
Nice one, Joe. Let's hear it for Joe, everybody. So, Joe wins the race and 30 points for Wales. Fraser picks up 15 points for Scotland, which means that Wales have hit the 100 mark, while Scotland move on to 64. The Chaser. Well, the Chaser's ready to run. Our girls will need to run like the wind if they're to reach the finish line before he does. Important points available on the Chaser. Scotland really need them to catch up. Taken to their starting positions are Isabel for Wales, Sarah for Scotland, Hannah for Wales, and Ellen for Scotland. And here comes the man hoping to stop them in their tracks. It's the Chaser.
Set!
And the girls are off. This should be a great race. Hannah and Isabel for Wales and Sarah for Scotland have never been caught by the Chaser. In fact, Hannah's never lost a race. With a best time of 17.72 seconds, she'll be hard to beat. She's already way out in front. No one's going to catch her. But the Chaser is gaining on Scotland's Ellen. She's been chased down and overtaken. The Chaser shows Ellen no mercy yet again. Hannah crosses the finish line and first with another quick time. Isabel second and Sarah third. What a race for Hannah. She shot round that track way ahead of the others. Ellen couldn't hold off the Chaser's challenge. No points for her. But it was Hannah who won hands down. Isabel second and Sarah in third. Hannah's time of 17.20 seconds is a USD record, the fastest time ever against the Chaser. So now Wales have 120 points, Scotland have 74, but it's not over yet. It's time for the grand finale, the team relay. This whole arena will come into play, and it's going to get frantic, and it starts with bike power. A 200-meter sprint will then light our towers over here. Once it's fully lit, it's time to initiate the Skywalker. Our USDers will start all the way at the bottom, make their way up the 5 meters, across the beam, and collect all the rings they can before making their way down the ladder. And then, time to get a sprint on, all the way over to the bungee tower. And they'll bungee like they've never bungeed before and collect all 3 rings. Not before they've done that can our cyclists make their way right back to the other side of the arena. It's going to be tough. I'm making a sweat and I haven't even done anything. Once they've had their 200-meter sprint, only then will their teammates make their way to the top of the flagpole, collecting their rings in the process and releasing their national team's colours. It's time for Ring Relay. Christian, you know all about finishing in style. Can your Team Wales do it?
I hope so. It's going to be tricky. You know, Scotland are very, very good at the relay, so these guys are up for it, so I hope they can do it.
All right. Sinead, a lot of points on offer here in the relay.
Yeah, it's going to be a really tough competition actually today, but my guys work really well together as a team, so hopefully that'll be enough to push Scotland through.
Good stuff. Best of luck to both teams. The final relay starts on the 4th and final beat. Let's play the game. As I mentioned, there are a lot of points to play for in the relay, 105 for the winning team. So although Scotland are currently trailing, they could still do this. It's pretty even so far. Hannah and Sarah cycling furiously. Sarah slightly in front, but her feet seem to have slipped. Is that going to affect her rhythm? Sinead is screaming at Sarah to keep going. She wants to win this desperately. And it is Sarah who finishes first, just a fraction ahead of Hannah. They sprint off to tag Fraser and Isabel on the Skywalker, who start clambering up the towers. Fraser is the first to get up onto the beam, but Isabel is no slouch on the Skywalker. She's catching up. They're both now grabbing the 2 rings off the bar, 5 points for each ring, and it's Isabel the first to get down onto the beam. They've got to scramble down the ladders now, and it is neck and neck so far. Oh, Isabel's accidentally knocked off a ring, so no points for that one. But she grabs the other one and hurls herself down the ladder. Fraser looks a bit stuck. He's trying to get his rings, but the ladder slowed him down a bit. Isabel's down and releases Hannah, who sprints off to the bungee. where Joe can now swing into action. 3 rings for him to collect. Fraser's down now 2, and Joe has his first ring. Oh, I think Sarah nearly forgot to tag Fraser. That was close. As Joe collects his second bungee ring, Ellen leaps into the game and grabs her first. Joe looks like he's struggling up that net. Ellen is going in for her second ring, and Joe has got his third now. Once he's up, Hannah can race back to her bike for another session of furious pedaling. Off she goes. She's got quite a lead on Scotland now, but Ellen has picked off her last ring, and here comes Sarah. She's got a lot of work to do on that bike if she's going to stand any chance of catching Hannah. Fraser waiting on the flagpole for his moment, but first Sarah has to finish her 200-metre bike sprint. Hannah is nearing the end of her leg of this relay, and she's done it! She leaps off and tags Jake on the flagpole, who shoots skywards, grabbing rings as he goes. Sarah finishes 2 as Jake nears the top. Sarah tags Frazzle and off he goes, but nothing's going to stop Jake from winning this for Wales. He leaps off the flagpole and grabs his team's banner. Christian looks happy. A great win for Wales. You really know how to get up that flagpole, mate, don't you?
It's really hard because you're going up, you're looking, and you're like, I think we can do this, but then when you grab the rings, you slows down, and there, when you're on top, it shakes like anything. So you're like this, and then you just gotta leap off, but yes.
Christian, you said that Team Scotland were the team to beat in the relay, but hey, you showed them exactly how to do it.
You know, we needed these points today. We needed this victory. We've got incredible quality in our camp, and I think we was unfortunate against England and Northern Ireland. So to actually win the day and win the relay, I'm so happy for these guys more than anything. They deserve this.
10 rings means 50 points for Scotland. Wales got 10 rings too, plus 50 points for winning. So Wales beat Scotland 220 to 124. The last match is over. All 4 nations have raced, jumped, climbed, and spun. But only the 2 highest scoring teams can continue. Who has leaped into the final, and who will be leaving us today? The first team into the final is... Team England! The team going through to face England is... Team Northern Ireland! So England and Northern Ireland are through to the grand final, and despite truly great performances from both Wales and Scotland today, they come in 3rd and 4th. Commiserations to Team Scotland and Team Wales. Make sure you get warmed up and tune in for what will be an awesome battle as Team Northern Ireland and Team England take each other on for the final time to become champions of Ultimate Sports Day. Until the final, ciao for now.
The all-singing, all-dancing extravaganza Glee Club is back on CBBC, and this time it's all in aid of Sport Relief. Our judges are poised to put talented groups from all over the UK to the test before you get the chance to choose the winner of Sport Relief Does Glee Club in the live grand final. Breathtaking. Who will be pitch perfect and who will wow the audience? It's all to play for. Sport Relief Does Glee Club 2012.
Weekdays at 4:30 on the CBBC channel.
Amazing.
Oh, hello! Welcome back, guys. Splatterlot's up next. But first, it's St. Patrick's Day! Where's all the green decorations, you might be asking? Well, that's a very valid question. Perhaps Dodge could answer it!
No problemo! You see, my very good friend Yonko implied that I make stuff up and that I lie, so I proved him wrong.
He asked his mate Dave the Colour to take all the green away. Didn't think he actually would, did I?
You wanted to know his doll.
Mate, I thought you were making it up. Who is Dave the Colour anyway?
He's a man that likes colours. Look, listen to this.
I stole a bit of red from a London bus. All the angry people started causing a fuss. I stole a bit of white from the clouds in the sky. All the little birdies started to cry. I stole a bit of pink from a flamingo's wing. Tried it on for size, it wasn't my thing. I stole a bit of blue from the top of the sea. All the hungry fishes came looking for me. Dave, Dave! Dave, Dave! 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 I stole a bit of brown from the countryside. The farmers came a-running, chased me far and wide. I stole the yellow out of a banana tree. All the monkeys chitter-chatter.